piling up wood and see where the body goes.
That's literally what you told me right away. You were just, that's almost word for word. Well, not chopping wood, but you were like, yeah, let's just see, like, let's take it one day at a time and just see where your body goes, and I'll be paying attention, and we'll just keep putting it, guiding it in the right direction.
Luckily, you're a genetic freak, so I'm sure the legs came back pretty fast once you started squatting and eating again, right?
Yeah, I like to train hard, man. I love leg day is my favorite day. So
How's everything with you? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll call you another time. I'm recording. I have a guy doing a documentary with me.
Jumbo Palumbo.
I'm Dave Palumbo, founder of Species Nutrition. I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work and are backed by science. From my earliest bodybuilding days, I believed in only putting the best in my body. And that lives on in the Species Nutrition line of products. We use only top-of-the-line formulations dosed for maximum results and the best flavoring systems available. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
Standing here with our 2025 Arnold Classic champion. He's $500,000 richer, and he's got a beautiful title. He defeated Samson, his arch nemesis now from the Olympia, and you're on top again. How does it feel?
It feels great, man. Chris and I got together 15 weeks out, and I got to be honest with you, we had our work cut out for us because, we just didn't show up right at the Olympia, and it was just not in a good physical spot at 15 weeks. So we really put in a lot of work, and I think we brought the best package to date without question. And this is my first Arnold Classic. Actually, this is my first open show outside the Olympia at all.
Right. What made you call up Chris, of all people?
Well,
you had worked with Hani before.
Right. I mean, I've always known about Chris being a great, the real technician, a great, coach. But of course, Matt Grego, one of my best friends, my training partner, he's been working with Chris for several years, and he's just always talking highly of Chris, this, Chris, that. And I'm like, okay, everybody's going to talk good about their coach, right? And then once decided to make the switch and started working with Chris Aceto, it's been really good.
What went wrong at the Olympia? Because obviously your legs were down in size. I know you even told me you didn't even want to go out on stage when you saw how you look. What do you think went wrong?
Well, there was a few factors. Like we talked the other day about like overtraining. I was probably overtraining. But there was some other calls that was made to towards the end, especially the last few weeks and during the peak time that just. Looking back on it, didn't make sense, but it was what we did at the time. And I'm not saying, even Chris here, like I expect us, there to be times that, maybe that wasn't the right call, but let's correct it right away. And so I don't know, like to put like, this is what went wrong. Right. There was a few different things that kind of ended up with the physique that we brought at the Olympia, but nonetheless, this weekend was about resilience and perseverance and staying in your lane and moving forward, believing in yourself and not staying down and just getting back up and just moving forward and believing in yourself and come back better.
Steve Weinberger, Jay Cutler, Phil Heath gave you supreme compliments. I said to Chris, he can validate this. When you walked out on stage, this guy's going to win the show. No one's beating him. And Chris, when a guy comes to you 15 weeks out and his legs are down and he's mentally down and out from losing the Olympia, how do you get this guy back to where he needs to be?
I mean, it's like chopping wood. You don't have a grand plan in advance.
You always have a plan.
You start. Chopping one piece at a time, and then or moving one piece at a time when you're piling up wood, and see where the body goes. That's
literally what you told me right away. You were just, that's almost word for word. Well, not chopping wood, but you were like, yeah, let's just see, like, let's take it one day at a time and just see where your body goes, and I'll be paying attention, and we'll just keep putting it, guiding it in the right direction.
Luckily, you're a genetic freak, so I'm sure the legs came back pretty fast once you started squatting and eating again, right?
Yeah, I like to train hard, man. I love leg day is my favorite day. So
Yeah. And you got Grego, who's a nutcase too in the gym there.
Oh, we love it, bro. My gym that's opening soon in Tampa, Champs Elysium.
I can't wait to see that one.
It's right now it's just a private gym for us, but it's awesome.
Stress. They're stressed. Almost 6 surgeries in the course of a couple years. Now I'm finally back.
Jumbo Palumbo.
Now, how did that idea? Was that something you always wanted to do? Open your own gym?
Yeah, and of course, competing in these big shows, it's nice to have your own place. But New Tech came through, and they have the best equipment, and we decided
they have great equipment.
Yeah, we decided to work together, and so shout out to New Tech, the best equipment in the world.
I used their stuff in Vegas. Yeah.
I really honestly just wanted to use their equipment, and I found a place, and we made it work. And I thought, I'm gonna have to turn this into a business because I can't. It's gonna be pretty expensive to get to get all the pieces that I want in here and stuff. So anyway, but I'm just blessed to have the best equipment, New Tech stuff, and
you got a nice infusion of cash now into the business.
It helps. Yeah. Except I have a wife and a daughter, so maybe
and you have to pay taxes too.
Yeah, of course, right? Yeah, we'll stay to Florida.
What was the best part of the whole weekend? If you had to recap the whole thing in your mind, what's your takeaway from this weekend?
There's several takeaways. First and foremost, obviously the win, right? The win and just being on stage and seeing the place completely packed out. I was just trying my best to stay present on stage and just kept looking out in the crowd and just seeing everyone. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. But what's most important to me is that before we even went on to prejudging, I thought to myself, when this weekend's over with, no matter what, first of all, I brought my best look. Second of all, my life is going to continue to go on. I have a great family. I have a beautiful wife and daughter. I have great friends and support around me. So no matter what happens this weekend, I'm just going to keep moving forward. So that brought me peace. Plus, Chris here, he's not a stress ball, and so he kept me pretty calm this weekend. And he's like, "You're fine, you're good, you look great."
What did Phil Heath say to you when he called you? Because I heard he gave you a little bit of advice.
Yeah, we talked after prejudging a little bit last night, and I said, "Hey man, I feel like I got that Mamba mentality going right now." I said, "I've been watching a lot of Kobe Bryant." He goes, "Now you know what I'm talking about." I go, yeah.
He loves Kobe.
I love it. I love that Kobe mentality. He's very strong-minded. Yeah. So I've been watching a lot of him, trying to get inspiration from other people that are successful in their own endeavors. That's why I teamed up with Jocko Fuel too. Jocko, he's got such a great mindset, and so I feel like we have a lot of values and principles that we, are alike in. So. Yeah.
Him and I use the same manufacturer. It's funny because I knew Jocko. So I saw you on the poster, and I was like, oh, that's funny that he's with Jocko now. Yeah.
No, I love their stuff. I mean, and they're coming out with new stuff. I can't say yet. I signed an NDA, but it's going to be some pretty cool stuff coming this year.
Congratulations on the huge win.
Is
this guy to win the Olympia?
Yeah, he can win he's won the Olympia.
No, is he going to win the Olympia?
Is he going to win the Olympia? You can't take anything for granted. Simple as that. I mean, I think I can think of four people.
You don't want to hedge your bets.
I can think of 4 people can win the Olympia. Absolutely.
I'm making a prediction here. This guy's going to be our next Mr. Olympia again.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate what he says because he's right. You have to respect all the athletes. Everybody's hungry and wanting it. There is levels to this, and there's a few guys I think that are definitely at the top that are fighting for the title. But you have to respect all the athletes putting in the work, and we're all pushing each other to elevate the sport, which I think is really, really cool about this weekend, about how Samson and I really went at it at the end and brought the energy, and let me tell you, the crowd erupted.
I was in the crowd. It was great.
It was awesome. I think it was one of the coolest things that bodybuilding has seen. I want to say ever. Yeah. I want to say ever, man, because it was packed house. Energy was high.
We could Ronnie J days.
It was awesome, man. So
congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Derek Lunsford, our 2025 Arnold Classic champion. I'm Dave Palumbo with Chris Aceto. See you next time.